Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. I have excruciating back pain today, but Mattel announced 3 new Monster High dolls, and it's a whole new line overall. It's most likely a Mattel Creations exclusive, and it's a part 2 to Haunt Couture, in a way. So, I don't know what else to say about it, because I forgot to look at the post in its entirety. I'm gonna be honest, I was at the pool with my friends when this came out. So, yeah, with that, let's get into it. So this was the first image in the little post, and what the caption reads is, "Oh my ghoul, get ready for frightfully fabulous fashions." That was a bit of a tongue twister there. Frightfully fabulous fashions and lurks in the new Haunt Couture Midnight Runway collection. This is a part of the alumni line, so to those of you who don't like G3, you don't need to worry, it's a G1 thing. So, yeah. These dolls have rooted eyelashes similar to the original Haunt Couture line, and so far from what we've seen, the lineup features Frankie, Cleo, and Spectra, back from the grave. This is Spectra's first doll since, dear God, was her last one in 2015? Did she even get one in 2015? Yeah, Ghoul's Getaway. So this is Spectra's first doll in almost 10 years, because we were getting very close to 10 years no Spectra, considering it's 2023, but we did not reach 10 years no Spectra, so yeah, she's back from the dead, and she looks pretty nice with her rooted eyelashes. I'm thinking this line is going to have a bit of a masquerade theme to it, just based on the masks that the characters are wearing. Cleo's face seems to be different from Haunt Couture here as well, so to those of you who did not like Cleo's Haunt Couture screening, I personally liked it. But to those of you who didn't like it, there we go. She has a new one with rooted eyelashes and gold lipstick. She also has a cute little gold gem on her cheek. I like that. So the dolls all seem to feature full jewelry. They have earrings in these photos, as we can see. And it seems like Frankie, as well, got a completely original screening. I'd say this is for the best. Frankie's Haunt Couture screening wasn't bad. I'd say my least favorite part of it was the eyebrows, and they seem to have fixed that here because this is a different eyebrow shape. If anything, this face reminds me of Voltage's, and Voltage's had a very nice screening. So, I'd say that's a big win. It looks very good. It's a little difficult to find words to say about these dolls because this is all we've got. I can kind of see Cleo's hairstyle. She seems to have like a little twist in her hair. It looks very cute. She seems to be using the original style of tinsel that she had before. She actually had thicker, like Abby's tinsel on her Haunt Couture doll, so in this new line, she seems to go back to the original. What was the name of this line again? Yeah, the Midnight Runway. I'm sorry. Again, I'm a little scatterbrained today. I wasn't expecting this. This really does feel like it came out of nowhere. I do remember seeing, though, that there is going to be a drop on Mattel Creations on, I think it's the 16th of this month? February 16th. So, I feel like it's likely to be one of these 3 dolls. I forgot to mention, though, there was another image in the photo set, so let me pull that up. So it's just this image of a mask with a purple background. I didn't include it initially just because it's just this. There's not much to talk about here. I'm guessing that this is either... I've seen 3 speculations. One, it's just the icon, like the logo for the line, since it's a Midnight Runway, so maybe this is the logo for it. Another speculation that I've seen is maybe, because these are, I guess, kind of shaped like Ghoulia's glasses, but not really, some people have speculated that this might be Ghoulia. Like that potentially Ghoulia has a doll in this line, but it hasn't been revealed yet. If I'm being honest, I would actually really like there to be a Ghoulia in this line, because while I am glad that they're expanding Haunt Couture, they're allowing Spectra into the line, I'll admit, the character choice of Frankie, I love Frankie. I just wish it had been someone else. Like Cleo, that's fine. Cleo in the original run of Monster High only got around 20 dolls. Frankie had somewhere in the 50s. At least it's not Draculaura though, am I right? Draculaura, she had the doll count in the 70s. So, yeah. I am very glad to see that they're branching out though. They included Spectra. Although, I'll admit, my ideal lineup for this line would have been Spectra, alongside, I guess Cleo can stay, because it looks like her doll's going to be really good, so Cleo can stay. But I definitely would have replaced Frankie with a different character like Ghoulia or Abby, because it's been a very long time since we've seen either Ghoulia or Abby in G1, I mean, because, you know, they're both in G3. But I just think, that's what I think. That's what I think, pretty much. These dolls do look nice, though, from what we can see. I like the teal-colored streak in Frankie's hair. I'm definitely interested in seeing what their hairstyle is going to look like. Sorry, I was just staring at that reflection on Frankie's lip. It almost looks like a fang. I don't know. It's definitely not, but it looks like one. None of the other dolls seem to have random fangs, so, yeah. I really like how they did Spectra's screening here, because it looks very similar to how her original dolls used to look. Like, this face almost looks exactly like classic Spectra screenings, whereas Cleo and Frankie both seem to have sort of upgraded screenings. It's interesting. Like, as I mentioned, I really do think that Frankie's screening here resembles the one that she had on her Voltage's Comic-Con exclusive doll, and Frankie, Cleo. And Cleo's kind of, I don't want to say it's giving G2, because I don't dislike G2, but I know to a lot of people saying, oh, it's giving G2, it's bad. But I feel like it's some kind of combination of the G1 and 2, like, art styles in terms of how her eye looks. I'm not insulting the doll by any means. Like, I think her face looks good. I'm just saying that for some reason, the eye here reminds me of how Cleo's eyes looked in G2. And that's just the vibe that I'm getting. This doll does seem to have bangs. I feel like I can see them behind the mask. Unless that's just the black outline of the eye holes, but it looks like she has bangs underneath. It seems to be like a pretty straight cut, like, line. I don't know. Maybe that's just her eyebrows and I'm tripping, but to me, it looks like she most likely has bangs. Frankie looks very good. I don't feel like there's anything else I can comment on with Frankie. I just like the way they look here. And Spectra, the makeup. I've seen some people say that the makeup color seems like a random choice, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I feel like it goes well with Spectra's eye color, and it's darker. And I always like how Monster High dolls look with darker makeup, so I'm totally on board with it. I also really like her earring with the big spiky ball at the bottom. It looks cool. So I've seen some speculation about what their dresses might look like. And some people are suspecting that at least one doll in the line will be sporting a mermaid dress. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. If I had to pick one of these 3 dolls to be chosen for the mermaid dress, honestly, maybe Spectra. I don't know, that's my prediction. If I'm wrong, then you guys are welcome to come back to this video and make fun of me. But currently, my speculation is that Spectra might be the one with the mermaid dress. Could be Frankie, probably won't be Cleo since she had one very recently on the Holiday Love 2-pack. So, probably not Cleo, could be Frankie, could be Spectra. But right now, my money is on Spectra. Please don't be Cleo. Overall, though, I don't feel like there's much else left to say. I'm thinking that since this is a continuation, or sort of part 2, to Haunt Couture, you know, Midnight Runway, that most likely they're going to do the release schedule the same way that they did with the first wave of Haunt Couture, where they've announced these 3 dolls, and then we're going to see them, and then on the 16th of February, which is the date that we know we're getting something from Mattel Creations, because there's going to be an exclusive on that date, they're going to release one of these 3 dolls. So, what they did with Haunt Couture in the first place was that they released Frankie first. I feel like that's likely. I feel like it's likely that they'll release Frankie first again, but I also feel like Spectra has a good chance of being the first doll, potentially. I don't know, maybe they want to test the waters to see how popular Spectra is, so they'll release her first. Who knows? But I can't see it being Cleo. If I'm wrong and Cleo is the first one to come out, though, that would be kind of funny. So, yeah. Since this is Haunt Couture, I'm assuming the dolls are going to be the same price as they were before, $75. We can cross our fingers and hope that maybe they'll be $60, $65, but I feel like it's very likely that they will be $75 each, so all I can say is prepare your wallets. I know I will be preparing mine. All in all, though, there's not that much information about these dolls. They just got announced today, and all we have is the post and the caption to go off of. Most of what I've said in this video is speculation. I do believe I clarified when I was just speculating, so please don't take things that I said here as facts. The only facts we have are that these dolls are most likely going to be the February 16th release that we know about. It's February 16th, right? I'm not just making that day up in my head or something. The 16th is a Thursday. Okay, so maybe the 16th is wrong, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Whenever we get more information on these dolls, I will make a follow-up video, but for now, this is all we've got. As always, I hope to see what you guys think in the comments below. Feel free to comment your thoughts. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!